What's this thing on? Detective Tenji here, investigating the One Piece. I think I'm on something big. It's just something here, I swear. It just doesn't make sense. Sir Tenji? No fucking lights, are you serious? Sir Tenji, Oh, shit! Damn it! The heck, man, I had the lights off, doors closed. I could have been doing anything in here. What's going on here? What am I doing? I'm investigating the One Piece. Dude, I think I come across something big. I gotta figure out why this shit had everything going on. We got 1,200 fucking episodes. You know, it's just like investigating. It's almost like they're going to each individual reality, like even ours. They're in our universe searching for the One Piece. It's so weird. I'm just at the tip of it. No, don't tell me you're investigating the One Piece. Sir Tenji, you're a Bleach lover. That's not going to work out. What do you mean I can investigate this? I'm a phantom, right? Didn't I give you some bounties to go get paid for? I'll make your extra OT over there, man. Like, what's going on here? Well, Sir Tenji, I know I'm just an assistant, but if I have to say, I would shut this down immediately. Do you know what this does? Sir Tenji? We're investigating outside of the universe here. I don't know if that's if that's leave me alone! What's up, chat? What's up? How's it been, man? It's been like literally 7 months, alright? But life has been lifing. If you didn't understand it from the skits, I'm doing a series. It's probably just a 2-video series. It might be 3. It just might be 3 just because of the newest stuff with One Piece. But this series is the investigation on One Piece. Me, my personal opinion, I feel like there's going to be a split in the fan. I'm pretty sure they're coming out remastering One Piece, shortening it up, lowering the filler and all that stuff. Like, a lot of people are gonna say, you know what, One Piece is a lot better to watch now because of this, and all those episodes were not worth it. Then you're gonna have the split of people talking about how One Piece needed those episodes, how you miss certain shit with certain characters when it comes to development. This video in specific, I'm investigating from the start of One Piece all the way up to, like, let's just say the end of Marineford. First off, spoilers. But let's just get straight to it, bro. I don't want to waste any more time. We got 507 episodes to talk about. So how do I put this? Since this is the first video I'm making on One Piece, before I go all in and people think I'm a One Piece hater, I like One Piece, bro. Okay? Don't think I don't like One Piece because I'ma talk shit. I talk shit about Naruto. Damn, I got nothing to Naruto on my arm. Damn. Okay, maybe I just fucking hate Naruto. Alright, chat. Hold up. Wait, chat. No. I talk about Naruto. Dad, are we serious? Yo, how long does it take me to realize? Let's put a timer, bro. Let's put a timer and see how long it takes me to realize that I had a fucking Naruto shirt on the entire time. But I even talk shit about Bleach sometimes, bro. Like, you got to.
You can't treat shit like it's like perfect.
Everything always has room for improvement, and then there's some stuff that you can talk about and it's fucking funny, you know? Don't take it too serious. But boy oh boy, this is why I say One Piece ain't worth the motherfucking watch. These episodes is grieving to watch, man. And I have to mention it. I know so many people talk about, oh, you can't mention how long the anime is to how good it is. You can. Me and my friend, when I first started this series, I'm high as by the way, fried out of my mind. So is my friend, right? We watched the first episode, right? After that, I watched One Piece at work, mostly, because that's the best way to watch it. And it's a lot of pointless pacing. And I would have gave up on One Piece again, because I went in Like, okay, let me burn through these episodes. Bro, when I tell you I wanted to skip episodes as soon as Usopp got into the scene, bro, Usopp is like one of the funniest characters in One Piece to me. Up to Marineford, we're talking up to Marineford right now. Usopp is hilarious, bro. He's annoying sometimes, of course, it's a part of his character. But by far, I feel like he has some of the most funniest moments. But as soon as I got to him in his arc, bro, I got 1,200 more episodes of this bullshit. I'm like episode in the 100s. All I had to do was give her a 5-minute recap from episode 1 on who joined so far, who they are, and what they're doing right now. 100 episodes later. And there's like, she can keep watching. She may not get the full context, but she can still enjoy One Piece after watching, well, let's say not just the first episode, because I never just watched one episode in. So let's say no more than the first 4. No more than the first, oh no, fuck it. No more than the first 3. Let's give it an hour. So like, you cannot tell me that the pacing doesn't infect the anime. But nowadays, especially with technology, especially like TikTok, Instagram Reels, with people's attention spans, bro, they're not watching 100 episodes just to basically be, I don't know, 2 weeks in time ahead of the first episode. I wouldn't say a lot of stuff is unnecessary, and I'm not taking points off, I'm not giving points for this. This is just something to mention. I feel like, and I think they probably do, but I think when it comes to some of the devil fruits, there is a lot of devil fruits that has potential but are very wasted. But I think that's kind of meant for One Piece, so I can't give or take away points, because I'm still trying to decipher how I feel about that, because you need some shit like that. Every devil fruit can't be useful, right? But at the same time, there's devil fruits where you're like, yo, I wish a different person had this devil fruit. I know this character is about to have a storyline past this arc. For example, that Munch fruit, I think that's what it's called. I'll find a picture of him because I forgot his name. They were on the way to Alabasta. That's when they went to that one island when, what was that one island about? It got taken over. Somebody raided it. It might have been Blackbeard. Blackbeard might have pulled up looking for some shit. But their general took over as the king because the king fucking ran away. But the king had the fruit, swallowed the weapon, and it became him. Like, bro, if another side character had that, like, bro, even if Usopp had that fucking fruit, it would be so much more impactful. But I can't get mad at it that the fruit was used in a shitty format because it fits the character. You know, like, I can't expect the king, after seeing his character, use the fruit properly. So that's just something I gotta take on the chin, right? But I would rather see that fruit versus a few others, you know? But like, just going up to Alabasta and a whole journey to Alabasta, it does good for world building, but the pacing is some shit. Now let's talk about Alabasta real. Alabasta, I think it was pretty good, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Alabasta was way better than when I watched it the first time. Mainly because I finally understood that, like, beforehand it was more so showing what the Straw Hats can do, how strong they are, and then not really most of it, but it was like 50-50 on and off screen. We kind of seen the Max, Luffy, and base form at that time. And we also had, you know, the first true serious moment of One Piece, seeing how we got to see how the Straw Hats act under pressure. You know what I'm saying? Bro, Chad, are we serious? Yo, how long does it take me to realize? Let's put a timer, bro. Let's put a timer and see how long it takes me to realize that I had a fucking Naruto shirt on the entire time. I'm trying to look for an example that I like Naruto. This is a Orochimaru shirt, bro. Peep the fit. Peep the fit, chat. Peep the fit, chat. Alright, we're skipping Long Island. We're skipping all the other arcs. We're gonna go straight to Water 7. Let's talk about Water 7. Cause like, I'm not gonna try to focus on the pacing too much, but bro, when you hit Water 7 in One Piece, and I see an 8-minute recap, bro, what are we talking about? I've never seen an anime that had an 8-minute recap. If you can tell me an anime that had an 8-minute recap outside of One Piece, I want to see it. Boy, there was some good content in Water 7 when it wasn't a recap in the episode. Like, I fucked with all the characters. Frankie was a good introduction. He, like, adding him, like, out of all the Straw Hats introductions, Frankie's was probably the best so far. Like, getting added to the Straw Hats. I don't know about Jinbei. I don't know about Jinbei, I'm be honest. I fuck with Jinbei, but I think Frankie's was way more impactful, man. You kind of knew Frankie was going to be it, but then there were still way other options until, you know, C9 got revealed. So that kind of kept the suspense going through all of that pacing issue, I guess. There was more to it, you know, it was getting more interesting. The quality, the animation got better, so it was better to look at. It got more serious because one of the Straw Hats had an issue going on with Robin and all that. But like the pacing never changed. So when it came to the climax, it wasn't as impactful for me because I know those handcuffs kept Robin from using her devil fruits, but like he literally self-admitted claiming to have like a power level of like 5, and Robin didn't think to kick this nigga in the dick when they were walking up solo with the staircase and shit. Not to mention Luffy was running up that staircase for a good ass minute. So was fucking Robin and them. Like I don't know how fucking long that staircase was, but like, you know, you got Robin that she has to have some sort of physical strength. If not, I feel like she's physically stronger than old dude that I forgot his name. That's how weak he was, and you know, just like his rank was due to his you know, capabilities outside of strength. Robin that has literally been on Crocodile's right hand man seat position. If we take her devil fruit out of the equation, I feel like she should have some strength. So her not kicking nobody, and then them being on a staircase for that long. It's like you're showing Luffy on the staircase for 5 episodes because there's another fight going on. Womp womp. Stop showing Luffy on the staircase. You know, stop doing the twists and turns off. Let's go here. Up, cliffhanger. Let's go here. Up, let's come back here. I get the format, right? You know what I'm saying? Keep me interested in this fight. And then when it's just dragging on too much, just let the cinema roll. You feel me? Like, just let it happen. If it's quicker, then it's quicker. If things unfold fast, it's not like it really took, like, what's 5 episodes? Over an hour, right? Damn near 2 hours of fucking anime, right? It's not like they was actually on that staircase for 2 hours. So let some shit feel like real time, you know? Let some people get lost for just a little bit. Like, oh shit, wait, what just happened? And slow it down. Because it was no wait, what just happened? In Water 7, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Because the beginning of One Piece arcs versus the end is like night and day. All the way up to Marineford, you gotta remember, I stopped watching One Piece after Marineford. After Ace died, I started drifting away from one, only because I don't really like the beginning of new arcs. Then one of my favorite characters just died, and it's just like, Luffy. Oh, no way, chat. No fucking way. What do I even do? Where's my mouse at? Bro. Chat. All right. Yo, chat. So don't mind my Legos. They supposed to be on my PC, right? I was cleaning my PC off. Don't mind that wine bottle, bro. I play Rivals. But dude, my water bottle just spilled everywhere, bro. Cliffhanger, chat. We're pulling a One Piece.